Have you ever looked back at anything you did when you were a teenager and just cringed? I'm talking about the projects that you made, that sort of thing. Because whenever I was a teenager, I took an interest in game development. And I thought I was making some fine art, but as it turns out, yeah, a lot of my games weren't so great. So today I've decided to play through them for you guys, so here we go.
So this is the game that started it all. Not my my first game I ever made, but first one I ever released. First game I ever made was a game called The Asylum, and yeah, let's just say it wasn't in in any state to be released. I would love to try and find that old hard drive, see if I could get that game again, but it's not looking likely. Yeah, so in this game, it simulates the experience of being a distant planet far off in the universe somewhere, and you must do planety things. You can see you can look around, observe what space is like around you, and just fully get the experience of being a distant planet far off in the universe simulator. Yeah, this is the game, and you may notice that a lot of my early games are like this. This was 2014, so this was when we had a lot of games coming out that were basically not simulators, like Rock Simulator, Tree Simulator, that sort of thing, and this was sort of made as like a pastiche of that whole thing, just by trying to make the most ridiculous game I could come up with, and that ended up being Distant Planet Far Off in the Universe Simulator 2014. And that 2014 is important, and I'll tell you why. So later on in 2014, we got the sequel to Distant Planet Far Off in the Universe Simulator 2014 in the form of Distant Planet Far Off in the Universe Simulator 2015. Then 2 years later, we got that game sequel in the form of a Distant Planet Far Off in the Universe Simulator 2017. And then finally, a year after that, we rounded off the tetralogy with Distant Planet Far Off in the Universe Simulator 2018. And this is a series that I've often joked about coming back to, but I don't really think there's anything more I can add that the previous games haven't already done. So I'm just going to move on, because the gameplay is the exact same for all of them. So next game it is. Up next we have one of the all-time greats, Smoke Machine Simulator 2015. There is music to this game, but I cannot play it because I didn't make it, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, and I don't know who the original creator was. Probably Kevin MacLeod, but I don't know that, so let's play it. So in this game, you get a true-to-life experience of what it's like to be a smoke machine in a weird velvet room kind of thing. So what we see down here, the green, is actually the table we're sitting on. And this game has some very in-depth controls. If you hold down the spacebar, you start to blow smoke, just like a smoke machine. And that's about it. That's how deep this gameplay gets. So it's true to life. It's an accurate simulation, if nothing else. I think the best comment to encapsulate the experience of this game was one that simply read, "What?" Now the next game that I want to talk about is it's actually quite an interesting case. If you'll pardon the pun. This is Suitcase Simulator. And basically, I wanted to actually release this as my first official game. That wasn't like a demo or a tech test or anything. But I never ended up doing that. I tried to restart development multiple times and it never went anywhere. The thing is, I've removed all traces of this game from the internet, at least the download. But there are still a few people on YouTube who have gameplay videos of the demo for this game. I can't remember any of them off the top of my head, but this was quite a while ago. So I don't know if those channels still have those videos, but if they do, it's out there if you want to go and look for it, but I don't have any gameplay for you today for this one, except Suitcase Simulator Battles is released on the Amazon App Store for Android, and I have no idea how this is going to play on my current phone. I'm currently using a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, so let's play it and see what happens. And right off the bat, you can see this is a buggy mess. I don't own the rights to that demon. I don't own the rights to the music being played, so I've muted it. You can see the attack and potion buttons in the top left corner are tiny and basically untouchable. You can see the health and mana bars are in the middle of the screen and also 0 for some reason. Yeah, so if I just try and attack, there we go. We've got our attack animations. That dealt 0 damage. Then it's its turn. It's going to use magic on me. Lightning. Didn't even hit me. 24 damage. And I'm dead. Defeat. So, would I like to retry the battle? Yeah, let's go for it. Let the battle begin. It's going to start glitching out, and we can attack. If I can... There we go. As you can see, I've got the most pristine attack animations. It's going to attack, runs over, and that's the way it just slides back to where it was originally standing. That's amazing. But yeah, there's really an awful lot to see with this game. I did do a lot more than just the battle system in it. I did like an opening cutscene and a couple of maps, but this is currently all I have access to. Unless I find like a build of the game somehow, and then release it for you guys, or record myself playing it. Who knows? But anyway, this has been Suitcase Simulator. Oh, one thing I missed about Suitcase Simulator is I actually made a song for it, and that song was supposed to be played during the ending credits. So I'll just play you a couple of snippets here. It's me playing the guitar with some GarageBand drums and some text-to-speech voice that was supposed to be Alan the Suitcase, the lead role of Suitcase Simulator, and it features such great lyrics as
I've seen the darkness. I am not scared. I have come for glory. I have come prepared.
and of course there's
I've seen the darkness. And now I feel free.
and you can't forget about
I've seen the darkness. I've killed the demon. I'll keep believing. I'll keep on dreaming.
yeah, this was a weird one. I'm not really sure what compelled me to do this, but it was a fun project to work on, so. And here we have a fantastic game called Daniel Takes a Walk Through the Desert. This is, well, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory what this game is. It's about a guy named Daniel as he takes a walk through the desert. Not really much more I can say. Gameplay is not particularly interesting. This is just one big flat plane with a sand texture applied to it. if I turn around here, you can see that the shadows being cast don't exactly clip very well off the back of Daniel's head. So yeah, I'd give this game 10 out of 10. Up next we have the Misadventures of Smiley Boy, and this is actually one that I can have the music on for because I composed it myself. So let's jump straight into this. This is a fun little platformer. So we have 3 lives, pretty standard stuff. It's not performing well as I'm recording it, but that's fine. As we pass by people, you can see they say, "Hello, Smiley Boy." Very friendly. We can jump. Must be a bit weird, everybody looking the same and reacting the same way. Then it gets to this cliff, and there's not really anywhere to go beyond this. So and as you can see, we lost a life there. We died. And now he's looking a bit glum. You know, it's not really his day. The sky's a bit darker, but everybody else seems pretty cheerful. So hopefully that'll help to bring him around a bit. So he dies again. We get to 1 life left. He's looking pretty sad now. Not really having a good time, but everybody else seems chipper and happy. So yeah, I suppose not all bad. And we get to this point again, and we're all out of lives at this point. So if we die here, I think we got a game over. But let's try it anyway. Okay, so this game goes full horror, sort of Sonic.exe style, or Suicide Boy, or that sort of thing. So Smiley Boy comes back smiling and bleeding from his blood red eyes. But yeah, let's go for it. So we still get the people saying hello, but as we pass by them, he slices them in half. Don't really know what I was thinking when I was making this game. I think I just kind of wanted to capitalize on the whole EXE game trend and make something that I think when this came out, I think Five Nights at Freddy's had just came out, so I was playing quite a few horror games at this point, so I just kind of wanted to, you know, milk that trend for what it was worth. So we get to the end here, and let's just see what happens. Yeah, so that end screen there where it said my name is actually it takes the name from your desktop and customizes that message for you, and I thought that was very cool back in the day. But yeah, that's all there is to say about Smiley Boy, so let's move on. Up next is Agateophobia, which is another one I can actually share the music for because I composed it myself. And this is probably my most competent game. This is alpha version 1.1. I never released a version 1.2 or anything beyond this. So originally we just had the grid-based movement, and then I added a freeform movement. So I think I'll just go for grid-based just to keep it traditional. I'm not gonna lie, I copied a lot of this from a YouTube tutorial and turned it into a horror game. So it's kind of like a maze thing. Number 10. Heh heh. So there are these notes. There's some blood stains, but there are these notes hidden around the house that you have to try and find, and you can use them to piece together the story. My love hath returned more beautiful than I ever dared speak. Interesting. And it crashed. A lot of blood stains in this corridor. I don't like the big empty rooms, and there's a lot of fog. What does this one say? My Amelia, how she looks so beautiful. How I cannot wait to see her dance in the spring air. I failed in creative writing, if you couldn't guess. Why must fate tempt me so? I can't remember the exact details of the story in this game, but I'm pretty sure it was about a guy whose wife died, and he revived her, and she came back as a zombie or something. 7 more days and she should be back. I shall cherish her with all of my heart, and sure no harm ever comes to her. There is a way out of this house, and I'm pretty sure in the 1.1 update, I also added like a garden. There's the door. I think that's it. I think that's the game. I'm gonna try and find that garden. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere close to the start. So if I stick near the walls, and it crashed again. You know what I think it might be? I don't think this game's crashing. I think that whenever the monster catches you, it just turns the game off. It doesn't show you like a death animation or anything. I think it just turns off the game, and I think that's what's happening. I don't think we're actually crashing here. I'll try and see if I can get the monster anywhere, because I actually don't remember what I used for it. I might have just like drawn a blob or something. Why is there so many left turns? What is happening here? Beautiful girls don't come easy, but I find the most beauty of all. Did I just... here. Did I just... a spiral? Why would someone program this? And by someone, I mean me. Why would I program this? That's what I'm thinking right now with the garden. Okay. Where is the garden? Can't even remember which way I'm facing now. I'm hoping I'm facing northwards, but I could be literally anywhere. And I'm back in that spiral. I'm hoping like 90% of this video is just going to be me playing this game. And it is the one I can probably get the most content from. I swear I'm not crazy, there is a garden somewhere. Am I gonna have to look up a guide for my own game? That's the door on the way out. Oh, there it was. That was the monster. I just saw a flash of purple. But I think I'm gonna give up on trying to find the garden. If any of you guys play this and you find the garden, just let me know in the comments. So that was a look at not all, but quite a lot of the old games that I made whenever I was a teenager. And I started this video off thinking, oh god, I'm gonna look back at these and I'm gonna cringe and I'm gonna hate this the whole time. But looking back on it is kind of nostalgic because this is what I spent my time doing as a teenager. This is the fun I had, and it reminds me of a lot of the times I had with friends working on stuff like this. Playing through it, being able to actually create something and see myself creating it. And that sort of died in the late half of the 2010s. Sadly, after Distant Planet Far Off in Universe Simulator 2018, I sort of dropped off the development platform for a while, until finally my love for game development was reignited when I discovered Global Game Jam. But I think that's a story for next time. Have a good night, everyone.